We all saw Thanos get his happy ending at the conclusion of Infinity War, but what makes him such a compelling villain is the fact that he believed that what he was doing was for the greater good. Still, do we really know the full story of how he defeated the Avengers and accomplished his evil goal? Did Thanos time travel at the end of Infinity War? The MCU will reveal all remaining secrets with Avengers 4, but until then, join Screen Rant as we unload this latest theory on you. And while you watch, hit the red subscribe button. It's the only way to keep up to date with all of Screen Rant's insane theories, big ideas, and great new videos.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos. He's a plague, Tony. He invades planets, he takes what he wants.
Alright, let's get some outstanding questions out of the way first. Where is Thanos chilling out at the end of Infinity War? Fans online have been quick to point out that the burnt orange color palette seems to match that of Thanos' home planet, Titan. While the colors of the sunset could match any number of locations on Earth, in space, or in McDonald Land, it would make dramatic sense for the ending location to be Titan. And according to the concept art, this is in fact the case. Concept artist Chris Kessler's pre-visualization artwork for the final sequence is titled Titan, Thanos Farm. First of all, the painting is incredibly detailed and goes to show just how much of the final shot was planned out in early production phases. Secondly, it introduces a plot hole that can only be solved by time travel. If this farm is indeed on Titan, then how could it possibly be a lush paradise if the entire battle between Iron Man, Star-Lord, Drax, Mantis, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Thanos took place on a Titan that was a junk-filled wasteland? The whole planet was a husk of its former self, its resources drained due to overpopulation, war, looting, and one gigantic mass extinction event. The state of Thanos' planet is what inspired the Mad Titan on his quest of extinguishing half of all life in the first place.
If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers.
So when Thanos went to enjoy his first peaceful sunrise at the dawn of his new era, where else would he go to enjoy it but in his hometown? With the Time Stone at his disposal, he could easily pick any place in time and space that would allow him to rest easiest. So naturally, the most peaceful and prosperous time in Titan's natural history would be his ideal vacation destination. Besides, as the top name on the surviving Avengers Most Wanted list, his safest hideout would be on a version of Titan from a point in history his enemies couldn't reach.
When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist.
Now, even so, there's always the possibility Thanos used the Reality Stone to recreate the lush paradise that Titan once was. He did this on Nowhere when facing the Guardians of the Galaxy earlier in Infinity War. But, knowing how Thanos rolls, the guy wouldn't settle for the simple perks of the Reality Stone alone. He needed all the stones to enact a mass genocide on a scale that was never before seen. This is a power-hungry lunatic who isn't happy until his plans are realized, so there's no way he'd be happy living out his retirement in a fantasy world. That said, it's been widely reported by spies on the set of Avengers 4 that the heroes take part in time travel action. There's been photos snapped throughout production featuring heroes in past costumes, doing battle in sequences from previous movies. If this does come to pass, we'll likely see the Avengers fighting their way through time to get vengeance on Thanos and undo his plans. And if Thanos is busy relaxing on a spa world many years in the past, it'll be harder for him to catch wind of the good guys as they're on their way to stop him.
But if you want to stay ahead of me, Mr. Secretary,
Keep both eyes open.
Other similar theories tie Nick Fury and Captain Marvel to these events as well. Some keen-eyed fans think that Nick Fury's pager from the Infinity War's post-credits scene is a communication device that can send messages through time, and if Captain Marvel can be reached while she's 1,000,000 miles and/or 1,000,000 years away, the Avengers will also have ways to communicate across vast distances of time as well, coordinating a counterattack on Thanos that will bring them the advantage.
Don't let it close his fist.
This seems like a convoluted plan, but it may all be a part of the only option available. During the fight on Titan, Doctor Strange said that out of 14.2 million possible outcomes, the Avengers only stand a chance of winning in one. In order to make it all work, one Redditor named PD Genoa suggested that Doctor Strange even faked his own death at the end of the movie. Look, following Thanos' snap, he dusts himself into non-existence after several other characters disappeared. As a master of illusion, Doctor Strange could have faked his own disappearance, convincing Thanos that he too was affected by the snap when he was really sneaking off into the quantum realm. Undetected, the Sorcerer Supreme would have an easier time working behind the scenes to undo whatever Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet had done. In the first Doctor Strange film, the Ancient One claims that she can never see beyond her own demise when foretelling the future. If Doctor Strange can see every possible outcome, then he must survive beyond the ashing into non-existence that half of the characters experienced. Now all he has to do is slip into the quantum realm, ally ally himself with Ant-Man and others, and work his magic using the interdimensional portals at his disposal. After some trippy sequences and time-bending action, Avengers 4 could end with a satisfying conclusion. Each phase in the MCU seems to get more and more complex, but when you break it down like that, the fourth Avengers film should unfold in a straightforward way. All in all, we won't know until it comes out in May of 2019.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
And that is the end of our video. Do you think this theory holds any weight in the post-snap Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let us know if you have any other suggestions for the Avengers that might help them defeat Thanos. And keep watching for more videos about the Avengers on Earth, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and all the heroes in between, only on Screen Rant. Catch you next time!